In section 1B, we're going to look at finding the GCF, greatest common factor, of two or more monomials. And we're going to do, or I'm going to pick out number 11 right here. In number 11, we've got the monomial, again, monomial one term, 15ab squared. And then we have the monomial 35a cubed b squared. When you're looking at finding the greatest common factor of two or more monomials, you kind of first have to look at the numerical coefficients, the things in front of the variable. So we've got 15 and 35. So I want to look at and think about the greatest common factor of these two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list factors of 15. Okay, factors of 15 are numbers that go into 15. So I'm going to start with 1 and 15, because 1 times 15 is 15. 2 does not, and then we have 3 and 5. So we have 1, 3, 5, and 15 for factors of 15. If we look at 35, we've got 1 and 35. And then if we think of other numbers that go evenly into 35, we have just 5 and 7. So we have 5 and 7. So 1, 5, 7, and 35. So I want to look at the greatest common factor of those, okay, which in this case would be my 5. Okay, 1 is a common factor also, but we want the greatest common factor. So if I'm looking at the greatest common factor of these two monomials, it's 5. And now, with the variables, here's the rule. You want to choose the common variables, and we have a and b in both, and you use the smallest exponent on the common variables. Okay, so in 15ab squared here, we have a to the first power, and in 35a cubed b squared, we have a cubed. So we're going to use a to the first power, because that's smaller than the exponent of 3. So it's 5a. And then if we look at the b, notice we have b squared and we have b squared. So they're the same. One's not smaller than the other, but if they were different, we would use the smaller one. So in this case, we use the b squared. So my greatest common factor of these two monomials is 5ab squared.